Hey everybody, listen, today I want to talk about something that can change everything for you, your career, your relationships, your health, your life. And it's not some magic pill or a secret formula, it's your mind, that's right. The most powerful tool you have is sitting right between your ears. But let me ask you, when was the last time you truly trained it? Most people don't. And here's the kicker, if you don't take control of your mind, it will control you. But think about this, how many times have you told yourself, I'm not good enough, I don't have what it takes, or I'll never be successful? Those are not truths, they're just stories you've told yourself. Stories based on fear, failure, or what someone said to you years ago. But here's the deal. You are not your past. You are not your circumstances. You are what you consistently decide to focus on. Your mind is like a muscle. And if you don't train it, it will default to negativity and doubt. But when you train it, man, that's when life shifts. Tony always says where focus goes, energy flows. If you focus on problems, you'll find more problems. If you focus on solutions, your brain will find solutions. So the question is, what are you focusing on daily? Is it what you can't do or what you can do? Is it on how far you've fallen or how far you can climb? The quality of your life is determined by the quality of your focus, and you get to choose where that focus goes. Let me tell you something, most of us live our lives chained by limiting beliefs. I'm not smart enough, I'm not strong enough, I don't have enough time or resources. These beliefs are lies. They are the walls you've built in your mind. But listen to me. You have the power to smash through them. When you change your beliefs, you change your life. And the only way to do that is to train your mind daily through gratitude, visualization, and taking bold action. So how do you train your mind? It starts with intentional habits. Every morning, take time to prime yourself. Don't let the world dictate your emotions, you dictate them. Spend time in gratitude. Feel the things you already have and the future you're creating. Next, visualize your goals, not just the end result, but how it feels to achieve them. And here's the kicker, take massive action. The mind thrives on momentum. Don't just think about it, do it. Progress equals happiness, and action fuels progress. Yeah, fear is going to show up, it always does, but fear is not your enemy, it's your compass. When you feel fear, it's a sign you're growing. The mind wants to keep you safe, but let me tell you, safety doesn't lead to greatness. Push through it. Tell yourself, this fear is my signal to step up. You want to change your life? You've got to change your mind. Start today, train your mind to focus on what you want, not what you fear. Train your mind to see opportunity, not obstacles. Train your mind to find gratitude in every moment. You have the power to rewrite your story, to break through the limitations that have held you back and to create the life you've always dreamed of. But it starts with one decision to take the time to train your mind. So are you ready to do the work? Are you ready to unlock your full potential? Then let's go out there and make it happen, because the world doesn't need more people who are stuck. The world needs you to rise up, train your mind, and show what's possible. Let's crush it. Let me ask you something. When you wake up in the morning, what's the first thing you do? Do you jump out of bed fired up, ready to own the day? Or do you grab your phone, scroll through endless feeds, and let the world hijack your mind before you've even started? Listen to me. The way you start your day is the way you live your life. And if you're not intentional about training your mind, the world will train it for you through fear, through negativity, through distractions. But here's the truth, you are the one in control. You have the power to take charge of your mind, to shape your beliefs, and to create the life you deserve. And today I'm going to show you how to unleash that power. Are you ready? Let's go. Most people live in reaction mode. They wake up, check their emails, react to their problems, and let their circumstances dictate their emotions. They're like leaves in the wind tossed around by whatever comes their way. But let me tell you something. Living in reaction is not living, it's surviving. And survival is not enough for you. You're here because you want more. You want to thrive, to achieve, to break through the walls that have been holding you back. But here's the deal, nothing changes unless you change. And change starts in your mind. It's not your environment, it's not your past, and it's not the people around you. The real battle is in your mind. If you win that battle, you win the war. But if you lose it, if you let fear, doubt, and negativity take over, you'll stay stuck. So the question is, are you ready to train your mind and take control of your destiny? I think of your mind like a garden. If you don't plant the seeds of success, what grows by default? Weeds. And those weeds are fear, doubt, procrastination, and excuses. But here's the good news, you have the power to pull those weeds and plant the seeds of greatness. You do it by training your mind, by conditioning it every single day to focus on what you want instead of what you fear. Tony Robbin says success is 80% psychology and 20% mechanics. That means it's not about having the perfect plan or the best resources. It's about mastering your mindset. Your mind is the engine of your life. If you fuel it with negativity, it'll take you nowhere. But if you fuel it with belief, gratitude, and determination, there's no limit to where it can take you. Close your eyes for a moment and imagine this. It's a year from now. You've trained your mind every day. You've focused on your goals. You've refused to let fear or doubt hold you back. Imagine the version of you who has achieved more than you ever thought possible. How does it feel? What does your life look like? That version of you is waiting. It's real and it's possible. But it's not going to happen by accident. It's going to happen because you decided to take the time to train your mind, to master your emotions, and to take action every single day. Now let's get practical. You might be thinking, this sounds great, but how do I actually train my mind? Let me give you 3 tools that you can start using today. Every morning, before you check your phone or think about your to-do list, take 5 minutes to focus on what you're grateful for. Feel it deeply. Gratitude shifts your focus from what's missing to what's abundant. And when you're in a state of gratitude, fear and negativity have no room to grow. Spend time every day visualizing your goals, not just seeing them, but feeling them. What does success look like? How does it feel to achieve it? When you visualize, you're training your brain to believe in what's possible. And when your brain believes it, your actions follow. Whenever a limiting belief shows up, I can't do this, I'm not good enough, stop and ask yourself, is this fact or is this fear? Rewrite the story in your mind. Replace I can't with I'm learning, or I'm not enough with I'm growing. You have the power to rewire your thoughts, but it takes practice. Let me tell you something about fear. It's not real. Fear is just your mind trying to protect you from the unknown. But growth lives in the unknown, known. Everything you want, the success, the happiness, the fulfillment, it's all on the other side of fear. The question is, were you willing to step through it? Every time you feel fear, I want you to remember this: fear is not your enemy. Fear is your fuel. When you feel it, don't step back, lean in. Say to yourself, this is my moment to grow. This is my chance to break through, because the truth is, the more you face your fears, the stronger you become. Now is the time to make a decision. Will you continue to let life happen to you, or will you take charge and make life happen for you? Will you let fear and doubt control your mind, or will you take the time to train it, to master it, to unleash its full potential? I'm here to tell you, you are capable of more than you've ever imagined. But it starts with one decision: to train your mind, to choose focus over fear, to choose gratitude over doubt, to choose action over excuses. So take the time today, right now, to commit to this journey. It's not going to be easy, but I promise you it will be worth it. Because when you train your mind, you don't just change your thoughts, you change your life. Here's an even longer, deeper, and more emotionally charged version of the motivational speech. Take the time to train your mind with added layers of storytelling, audience connection, and practical takeaways in Tony Robbin style. Let me tell you something about life. It's coming at you, whether you're ready or not. Life doesn't wait. It doesn't say, hey, are you prepared to handle this challenge? Are you mentally ready to take this opportunity? No, life throws things at you: problems, failures, rejections, and fear. But here's the secret. It's not about what life throws at you. It's about how you respond. And how you respond depends on one thing: the state of your mind. So let me ask you, what is the state of your mind right now? Are you ready to handle whatever comes your way? Are you ready to break through your fears, crush your doubts, and create the life you deserve? If the answer is no, or even I'm not sure, then you're in the right place. We're going to talk about how to train your mind so that no matter what happens, you're in control. You're unstoppable. And most importantly, you're free. Here's why most people never reach their full potential. It's not because they lack talent, resources, or opportunities. It's because they haven't trained their minds. They live in a state of reaction. They let the news, social media, other people's opinions, and their own fears dictate how they think and feel. Think about it. How many people do you know who say, I'm too stressed, I'm too busy, or I'm just not motivated right now? That's not a problem with their circumstances. That's a problem with their mindset. They've let the weeds of negativity, doubt, and fear take over their mental garden. But you're not here to live like that. You're here because you want more. And let me tell you, more is possible. But you've got to start with the one thing that matters most: training your mind to work for you, not against you. Let's talk about fear for a second. Fear is the biggest liar you will ever meet. It whispers in your ear, you can't do this. What if you fail? What if people judge you? But here's the truth. Fear is just energy. It's your brain trying to keep you safe. It's a survival mechanism. But we're not here to survive, we're here to thrive. Fear is not a stop sign, it's a green light. It's a signal that you're stepping outside your comfort zone, and that's where all the growth happens. If you're not feeling fear, you're not pushing yourself hard enough. So the next time fear shows up, don't run from it, thank it. Say, thank you, fear, for reminding me that I'm growing, then take the step anyway. Listen, every single one of us has a story we tell ourselves. And that story shapes our lives. Some people tell themselves, I'm not smart enough, I don't have the resources, I'm too old. Or it's too late for me. That story becomes their reality because your brain is wired to prove your beliefs right. But here's the beautiful thing, you can change the story. At any moment, you can decide to write a new chapter. A chapter where you are unstoppable, where you are enough. Where you achieve what you once thought was impossible. You're not your past, you're not your failures, you're not the opinions of others. You are the writer of your own life. So take the pen, flip the page, and write a story that excites you, that challenges you, and that inspires you, because that's the life you were meant to live. Now let's talk about how you actually train your mind. Because this isn't just about motivation, it's about creating lasting change. Let me give you 3 powerful strategies. Your day is won or lost in the first 10 minutes. Every morning, take time to prime your mind. Close your eyes, take deep breaths, and focus on what you're grateful for. Think about the people you love, the opportunities in front of you, and the goals you're working toward. Gratitude is the antidote to fear. When you're in a state of gratitude, nothing can shake you. Too many people waste energy worrying about things they can't control, the economy, what other people think, the past. But you don't have time for that. Instead, focus on what you can control, your mindset, your effort, and your actions. When you focus on what's within your power, you take back control of your life. You don't go to the gym once and expect to have a six-pack. The same goes for your mind. Training your mind is a daily practice. Visualize your goals. Repeat empowering affirmations. Surround yourself with people who lift you up. And most importantly, take action. Consistency beats intensity every time. Let me share a quick story. There was a man who had every reason to give up on life. He grew up in poverty, was abused as a child, and struggled with learning disabilities. But instead of letting those circumstances define him, he decided to train his mind. Every day, he focused on gratitude, visualized his dreams, and took massive action. That man is Tony Robbin. Today, he's transformed millions of lives because he made a choice to master his mind. Now, think about your own life. What challenges have you faced? What excuses have you been holding on to? What could happen if you decided right now to take control of your mind? Your story's not over. Your next chapter is waiting to be written. All right, let's do this together. Right now, I want you to say out loud, I am in control of my mind. Pause for response louder. I am in control of my mind. Pause. Feel that energy. That's the power of a decision. That's the power of taking your life back. And it starts here today with the commitment to train your mind every single day. Here's the truth, life is short. You don't have time to live in fear. You don't have time to play small. The world needs your gifts, your passion, your energy. But none of that can shine through if you don't take control of your mind. So make the decision today. Train your mind to focus on possibility, not problems. Train your mind to see opportunities, not obstacles. Train your mind to believe in you even when no one else does that, because when you master your mind, you master your life. And when you master your life, you inspire everyone around you to do the same. Let's go out there and make it happen. Let's take the time to train our minds and show the world what's possible. You've got this. Let's crush it.